So very good evening, guys. I hope you are well and fantastic. So I think we should start the session. It is already 8 p.m. So should we start, Sajib, brother? What do you think? Or should we wait for more people?
Yeah, you can start, brother, because the time is running.
You're right. Yeah. So before starting the session, I think Sohel is new here. So Sohel, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Would you like to introduce yourself because I think it is your first time, right?
Yes, my name is Sohail. I'm from Gujarat.
So that's great. You are from Gujarat. So that's great. Actually, my name is Akash. I'm from Bihar, from Patna. Yeah. So okay, let's start the session. Yeah. So, Sajid brother, what are you going to favor? Government job or private job?
I think I going to government job.
Government job. And what about Sohel? What are you favoring? Sohel sir, may I know what are you favoring? Government job or private job? Are you aware of today's topic? I hope you are aware of today's topic. Today's topic is government job or private job. Which one is better? Say, according to you, what do you think? Which job is better? Private or government? Are you here? May I know? Am I audible to you? Okay, it's okay. Yeah, so what the, yeah, Naresh sir. So may I know what are you favoring? Government job or private job?
Government job.
Government job.
You are government job. Okay, that's great. And Naresh sir, you are also favoring government job, right?
Right now.
Okay, so who would like to initiate the session? I want to Naresh sir, please start the session. As you are favoring a government job is better. So how can you say government job is better? Sir, how can you say government job is better? Naresh sir.
Government job is a very easily handled.
Okay, government job, like we can handle government job very easily. Okay, that's great. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, so Sohel sir, how can I say government job is better than private job?
Because the government job is very comfortable for us, and we get salary that we need, etc.
Okay, that mean most of people want to do government job because they find their comfortable, no risks, right? That's why they want to do government job. Okay, it's your perspective, yeah. So what about Sajid brother? What do you think? Why we should we do a government job?
As everyone know that government job provide security, like job security. Job security is really important. Like if I talk about some private company job security isn't available. Like sometimes any employer, when they work some unwanted things, that moments and uh, manager and owner, they immediately fire this employer. So this type of things is happen this world nowadays, and that's the reasons I chose government. But government job, there are two things available. Like one is advantage, second is disadvantage. If I talk about advantage, what I feel that advantage outweigh the disadvantage. Like go- I personally believe that government job always pay some lawyer salary, but job security is the crucial. You know, if I talk about some middle class families and other top class families, boys and girls, when they choose their career as a government job, which job give them a lower salary, but they still do this job. What the main reason? The main fact is like a job security. And on the other hand, like some company, for instance, our areas, one companies, they are moju companies, we call this moju companies. And sometimes we looked at some employers, when they cannot do this companies work properly, the company owner immediately fire this those employer. So there isn't available job security. That's the reasons I chose government rather than public job, private job.
Yeah, that's great. That means we find job security in a government job. That's why we should do. Yeah. So, hi Pinky, how are you? May I know what are you favoring? Government job or private job?
I choose a private job
Okay, that's great. Yeah. So, may I know how can I say private job is better than government job?
because in private jobs, if you want to learn new things, so private jobs come for you because if you have more skills, so every opportunity will come for you. Is is depend for your ability and interest also. So I think in private job is better than government job. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, that's great. If we want to have a experience, so we can go in private job and we can get experience very easily, right? So that's a great point. Yeah. So, Naresh sir, don't you think, sir, like if you want to do government job, so there we have to go through a lot of competition, and when we doing the competition, there's a very crowd. So don't you think that it is very hard to gain a government job? And if you talk about the private job, so we can get the private job very easily. Don't you think, sir?
Bro, competition is a equal present situation on government job or private job. Any job is competition is a phase in life, bro.
Okay, that's great. That mean it doesn't matter whether it is a private job or government job. Everywhere in private sector or government sector, everywhere is crowd. Everywhere is competition, right? So yeah, you were right.
Actual private job is a good. Uh, Anytime go and anytime out in the change anytime. But some reasons, but in government job is choice, bro.
Okay, yeah, that's great. It's personal choice. Yeah. So, achiever. I think it is your first time. So may I know, like, what are you favoring, government job or private job? Which one is? What do you think? Which job is better for do? Government job or private job? Okay, it's okay. Yeah, so Sohail sir, as you are favoring government job. So sir, don't you think, sir, like there we have to face a lot of competition. We have to go through a lot of competition, and also there is a lot of crowd. And if we want to get government job, so we have to go through the competition, and it will take it take a lot of time. And also, there's no any guarantee of getting government job. So don't you think, sir, it is just a waste of time? But if you do private job, we can get also experience. So what do you think about it? Yes. So health, sir, are you here? Yeah. So yeah, Sajib, brother, what do you think? Don't you think, brother, like if we do?
Yeah, brother, I understand your answer. I understand your question, but I completely against your question because everyone are competition there here. Like if I talk about government job, there are multiple like numerous employer that try to join government job, and on the other hand, private job also they are in huge public. They try to went to be a they try to join private job, but what the happen like this? if I talk about government job always got some qualityful student and qualityful people. They always easily got a government job. And on the other hand, private job anywhere they can easily join anytime. And even the main features of a government job is time flexible. Like every holiday and occasion, you get off in you can get break on your job, like on the holiday and on the and the weekend day. Yeah, but the private job isn't here there. Like a private job, always you must be join your company, and company when the company won't give you salary, that moment you cannot join this job. Otherwise, you must be joined at this regularly. So that's purpose. I think government job is flexible, and sometimes I say that private job versus government job. Government job is a top rather than private job because the public service. Some government job give some opportunity on government sector, like for instance, hospitals facilities and transportation facilities, so on. And on the other hand, private job isn't give you this type of facilities. And if I talk about to cite an example, like when you complete your graduation on outside your country, then abroad country government always give you some opportunity. And not only abroad country, but also you when you look your country, when the pupil is when the person working a government job, they have a own car, like a government give him car. Otherwise they got every time medical facilities and transportation facilities available. But what about private job? Have you experience like private job give you this type of facilities? I think definitely no.
Okay. Okay, that mean when any person to government job, so they were provided with a very facility like as you told, transport facilities, a lot of facilities, medical facilities. So you're right. So yeah. So achiever, may I know what are you going to favor, private job or government job? Do you decide? It's okay. Yeah, so Pinky sister, don't you think as you are favoring a private job, so don't you think that in private job we are not secure? Uh, like anytime, boss can kick us out. There's no any guarantee of private job, but in government job we are secure till our uh, till our we till our life. So what do you think about it? Yeah, am I able to you?
Yes.
Okay, so Pinky, are you here? Okay, it's okay. Yeah. So okay, my voice is not audible. Am I audible to you? Hello.
Yeah, brother, your voice is so clear. Sounds like sounds is clear.
Okay, it's okay. Yeah, so Naresh sir, as you are favoring government job, so sir, don't you think that when we do government job, so in government job, like many person, like they say that when we do any government job, so there we not get any kind of qualities also, and if we want to do government job, so once we get now, so like with the government, if we want to do anything, so we cannot do, because for example if I am a teacher and I got a like government job of teacher, so like I can only teach, but if I want to open any kind of other institute, so I cannot open because I have a government job, and if I open so I can lose my job also. So don't you think this kind of thing like we face this kind of problem in government job? What do you think about it? Yeah, Naresh sir. Yeah, what do you think about it?
Maximum government job is not any problem, bro. Anywhere's going, anywhere's outing. But also speak one brother. Government job is a medical job. vehicle available. Also, private company we provide in the medical transportation. All of you are available, bro.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah. So, Achiever, I don't know what your name is, but may I know what are you going to favor?
Sure.
Yeah.
So
So, may I know
I
your
would
name?
like to go with both. Okay, so my name is Arshu, or you can call me Arshad as well.
Okay, it's okay. So,
And
what are you going to favor?
I, if it is a debate, then I can take a side. But if just
Yeah,
a
it is a
general
good
analysis, then
discussion. You have to favor any one side, government job or private job.
so if it is, yeah, of course. So if it is a group discussion, then I would not favor any,
No, you have to
because
favor,
see,
sir.
it all depends. What is your expectation?
You have to favor
And
any one side. Like you are favoring private job, then you have to speak regarding private job in favor of private job. Or if you favor government
see,
job, so
that's not the case. If it is a debate, then I can take. But if it's a discussion, then I cannot. I'm sorry. But I can speak on both. Okay, if you want.
no, you can take only from one side, sir. Actually, you can
So
say,
I'll be taking both the sides. Okay, one by one.
oh,
Let's actually connect the points with the points shared by MD. He talked about the leaves. Okay, it's completely true that in government job we have kind of more relaxation. There are like leaves available. More than this, even like you can have a lot of gaps. While in private sector, it's completely true that sometimes we are asked to work on the weekends. However, there are also the concepts of EL, like emergency leaves, casual leaves, planned leaves, sick leaves, even maternity leaves. Various leaves are there. They're also like offering us vocational visitings. They're also giving us tour packages and all. So I would say that in terms of leaves, it is everywhere, whether it is private or government. Coming to the facilities, of course, in government sector, we are getting various types of allowances, whether it is sometimes accommodation, other times security, maybe it can be our traveling part, or it can be our, you can say, food, or it can be our mobile recharge, like various kind of, you can say, allowances we are getting. But in private also, everybody, like every companies and organization, they've started giving the, you can say, travel allowance. They have started giving the food and accommodation also. They've also started giving the recharge for your SIM card and all. Everything is there. Other things like security you're talking about, yes, it's completely true that in government job we have a better security as compared to the private ones. However, at present time, we are observing the government candidates also. Even we are trying to conduct the examinations once more. If the teachers are able to qualify, they will be there. Otherwise, they will be kicked out. So no matter whether it is government or private, of course, the responsibility and the duty, if it is not being performed well, you will be fired out. Talking about the pressure, yes, pressure is there everywhere, whether it is in government sector or in private sector. Maybe your boss, your leader, your manager, they're asking you to do go with overtime, or maybe in government sector, you're being
okay,
asked to
sorry
do
for
some of the
interruption, sir.
things.
Actually, don't elongate your conversation, because if you elongate, so we're not able to understand all your point. We're not able to catch. So try to speak in a short.
I'm talking about point wise. It is quite short.
No, actually, you have to say in a short, because it is a debate. You can say like we have to favor only one side.
Okay, that's completely fine. Akash, first you said that it is a group discussion. Now you're saying it is a debate.
Okay, it's okay. So yeah, so
Okay, fine. We can go with like debate. That will be fine. Hmm.
okay, so yeah,
So,
okay, you can mute yourself, sir. I will come to you.
hmm,
Yeah, so Sajib, brother, as you were saying, government job is better. So, brother, don't you think that like once anyone get government job, so they become the slave of government, because we cannot do anything if we want to do any extra thing. Don't you think that? Like, as I am a teacher, and if I want to do any extra thing except teacher, so I cannot do. So, what do you think
Yeah,
about?
you are absolutely right. Yeah, you are absolutely right. But what about the private job? Private job also similar like a government job, but government job give huge facilities. Other sector, on the other hand, private job isn't give this type of facilities. Okay, so broadly speak, like a private job or government job, I think it's depend on individual to individual, like which person they like private or which person they like government is depend on own mind. But in my point of view, I think government job is a pros than cons. On the other hand, private job, I think disadvantage outweigh the advantage. So in conclude, I would like to say about like a government job is a better than private job. Again and again, I say this type of things. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's a great. Yeah. So Najid Malik, may I know what are you favoring, government job or private job? I hope you are aware of today's topic. Najid Malik, are you here? May I know your opinion?
Yes, brother, I'm
Y- Yeah, so may I know what are you favoring, government job or private job? You are not audible, brothers.
I always prefer to government job because government job is very beneficial for us. Government give the many facilities for employee. When employee were happy and they serve uh, her energy and they do her work very faithfully.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so Achiever sir, like all of them are favoring government job. So I hope you are also favoring. So sir, don't you think sir, like if you want to be like if you want to grow in our life, so we have to take risks. We have to go through the difficulty. We don't think of security. So don't you think why we are thinking of security? Like if I'll get a government job, then we'll be secure. So when we think that we will be secure, so there we are stuck there and we're not able to growth. And you can see in day-to-day life, sir, like how many person they are getting government job and they got once na just they they settle with their family. Their growth is settled there. So don't you think that like if anyone get government job, then their growth is settled there. Now they're not able to grow up. But the person who is doing private job, like they can growth, doesn't know how much they will growth. Don't you think, sir?
If if I am
Sorry,
if I am settled and I don't
you are not audible.
if I am settled I don't brother Kash, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you repeat it? Okay, it's okay. Uh,
If if I am well settled and I don't prefer to government job, I always prefer to own business.
yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, yeah. So, Achiever sir, I hope you are here. Are you hearing me? No.
Yeah, yeah, I'm here.
So, sir, don't you think that why, like as you know, like if we want to grow in our life, so we have to take a risk. We should not think of the secure life. If we get,
Mhm.
if we want to secure life, that means we never able to grow. We have to grow. We have to take risks. We have to go through the difficulty. So why we are thinking of that
Mm,
secure life and getting government jobs, sir? Don't you think that once we
See,
get government job, our life became settled? It's limit there.
there are two ways or two different meanings of taking risk, right? Maybe let's understand that you are studying 8 hours every day, and After every 8 hours, you are taking a glass of water to energize yourself. So after every hour, you are taking the glass of water, and completely 8 hours you are studying in a day. If you think that okay, today let me take risk, I will not take any glass of water and I will study 8 hours. And I think this risk is completely useless and it is not going to help you. So we should take the risk which are for our benefit. And I can see in the government sector also people are doing job, but on the other side they are doing business as well. Like it can be the job. Let's say the job is of 8 hours, 10 hours maximum. Apart from this, they have time, so they are doing it. However, in private sector, we have a kind of competition, and that competition can make you effective. There is always a struggle to be better. So you need to keep yourself updated whenever it is needed. And nowadays, when we see the privatization of the government sector as well in most of the countries, or like apart from those capitalist countries, so we see that competition is everywhere. The moment you like a bit, there is always another person ready for this. Maybe this is the job for which you are getting paid, let's say 40,000 a month, right? You are doing this job of 8 hours for me, you're completing the project, and I'm giving you 40,000 every month. Now, due to unemployment, there are thousands of candidates ready to do the task for me in just 20,000. Now your job has gone. I will have some other employees who are ready to work with less money. So that is the case. So in this case, you need to make yourself special and unique. Then only you will be retained. It is happening in both the sectors. We have found, like in the government also, it is happening. If you're just having and like kind of competition, I would say not competition. We can call it politics. So due to this politics, people are not able to do their job properly, and they are not able to like think what they should do. They are more involved in the matter or doing some other things side by side. And something called like if like nobody is even like, let's say that you are working under me and I'm watching you that you are paying your responsibility and duty carefully without any illegal thing, without anything apart from your duty. Think about me. Am I the honest person? No, I'm not. I'm also doing some illegal thing. So everybody, like nobody is completely pure. People are full of negativity. People are full of positivity also. But again, the one who has the power, that is the might one. So the phrase like might is right, that can work in the government sector. And in private sector, of course, the money is the main issue. If there is another employee ready to work in less money, your job is gone.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah. So whatever you spoke here, very great point. Yeah, so Naresh, brother, is your favorite government job. So brother, don't you think that like uh, like if we do in government, like if we do in private job, so there we are even like more active. But when we got the government job, slowly, gradually, we started losing our capacity, our talent. Don't you think? Because we don't use there. We and also when we do government job, so we became under the government, and we cannot do according to ourselves. We have to do according to the government, because we can see we are the servant of of of, of that government. So what do you think about it? Don't you think that we cannot take any kind of decision on our own in government sector?
First of all, government sector, first the preparation in the money gives, bro. After work.
Okay, you want to say like in government job we can get a salary on a time, right, every month, but in private.
Not, bro. Not a salary. Salary is compulsory getting, and another in the donations. I mean, uh, uh, Eagle, any work in the donations?
Okay, it's okay. Uh, yeah. So, Sajid brother, don't you think, brother? Like once we got government job, so there we start losing our capacity, our talent because we don't use there. Most of people like they just losing they lose their capacity. But in private job, we are remain active, more active. Don't you think, sir, brother?
Yes, definitely. You are absolutely right. If I talk about who is the best sector of scam, I like to talk about government job. Every sector, government job work employers, they always is scam on the staff, like some individual persons. They always scam, and they never use their mind. They never use their cognitive skill. They always scam money, and they always stay their work waiting for their salary. And other on the other hand, if I talk about private sector companies owner always their mind is working so cognitive, and they also determine their work, and every employer they also determine everyone because they sorry for that, they always think assume that like which time their job they all they're going to be fired because most of the times when employer isn't work properly, manager and company owner they immediately fire this employer. That's the reason employer always determine their work. Employer always try to their best. On the other hand, government sector employee isn't use their mind, and as well as if I talk about that skill, they always scam money on some individual, and they always waiting for their salary. And yeah, these type of things are happening on government sector and private sector. Yeah, I agree with you.
That's great. So in government job, like once we get government job, so there we cannot do anything on our own. Whatever we do, there is a rule that created by the government, uh, right? But we cannot do anything. Yeah. So Naresh sir, you are also favoring government job, right? So sir, don't you think, sir, in like if you talk about in our country, so government not do anything. Like if any person are getting they involved with the government job, so they are not honest with themselves. They don't want to do anything honestly. They just take a bribe. Don't you think that they are not active? They just don't you think that they are just they are the burden of the country, you can say it like they become the burden of country. Don't you think, sir? What do you think about it? Naresh sir, are you here? Okay, it's okay. Yeah.
Ah, sir, I am.
Yeah, so what do you think? Did you get it? Did you get my point?
Yes, sir, I am not understanding.
No, I'm saying that many government, like many person, when they get government job, so don't you
Yes,
think that they started losing their capacity, and then at last they find that they totally became hmm, they became inactive, and that's how and they're not able to do. They became so lazy. So don't you think
yes, yes.
that they don't want to do anything, and at last we can say they became the burden of country? Don't you think that?
Government job is that is bro. I
Yeah, okay, it's okay. Yeah, so Sati brother, don't you think that, brother? Like if we want to get experience, so we can do private job easily. We can get private job, and there we get experience. But if we want to do government job, so there we have to go to the competition, load of exams. So that, don't you think it is the wastage of time? And also there is no any guarantee of getting government job, brother.
Yeah, but I agree with you, but I completely agree with you, but sometimes I disagree with your point because if before you say that like waste your time, I think it is isn't waste our times because when we are preparing for our government job, at that moment we are easily increase our capability, increase our knowledge, and government sector when we are attend any interview which is government job related, that purpose we learn everything like class 1 relate 1 to class every class question, like every normal and very cognitive question, every question is there, like when we are attend any interview. On the other hand, private job, like you are right that private job company when you have a lot of experience, private job always look for employer who is have a practical experience. Private job always private job never judge people, their thinking, their behavior, this type of things. Private job always looking the person like practically work, how much they are effort their work, these type of things, how much they have a knowledge to complete these tasks, these type of things private job always look in. On the other side, like government job uh, like every recruiters they always try to recruit some employer who have a lot of knowledge, general knowledge, mathematical knowledge, theoretical knowledge, this type of thing. I think this is really useless. I think every job needed is skill, not a general knowledge, theoretical knowledge. So yeah, these type of things I think waste our time. And one of the major thing is like when we are preparing our government job and when we are pass everything, but we need only for Viva. But this time, like our job is isn't work. Like this time we cannot we we feel very hesitation because somebody they work this sector on politician, like a politician play a big role in government job because government job every like a current employer they always prefer to join their relative, prefer to give work their relative rather than any other like a experienced boy. So that's reason in the look that every government sector or every private company have a lot of skillful employer. On the other side, government sector have a useless employer because the reason is previous government employer they recruit some relative, their relative rather than any experienced boy or girl. So that's purpose. I think your point is right, but waste your time. I think this is not a right.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah, so Naresh sir, do you have any more point? Naresh sir, are you here?
Yeah, I am audible, sir.
Yeah, so do you have any more point regarding government job? Like why we should do government job?
Government job is not any use, sir.
Sorry,
So,
can you repeat it? Okay, yeah, so
Government job,
yeah, government job.
government job is a very tough job. All peoples in the questioning in the government employees.
So yeah, that's great. Yeah, but in conclusion, I would like to say, it doesn't matter we are doing government job or private job. Everywhere, you will go in government job or private job. It doesn't matter. Everywhere they seek like talented person, quality person. So try to be
Yeah.
quality. Don't try to like many person they think I will do government job. They stick with only government. They don't. They hate private job, and that's why they're preparing for a government job. But we should make ourselves for example, if you want to be ride a bicycle, right? So if you have a quality, then only you can ride. You don't have quality, then you cannot ride, right? So if you want to do anything, so you have to first met the quality in within you. If you want to be a teacher,
Yes.
so you have to create the teacher's quality in you, right? So It
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
matter. It's depend on ourselves. We have to we should work on ourselves. We should work inside ourselves. No, but most of us, what we are doing, we are seeking success outside, but success is lie within us. If we complete ourselves, if we what we are lacking of now, if we complete that now, we can get to success. Because if in the world every person like one talented person, quality person. We know in nowadays in our country, everywhere is crowded, but talented person, uh, 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 quality person is very few. So try to seek success in ourselves, within ourselves, not outside. Outside is you will not get success. If you want to get success, search within yourself what you are lacking of. Try to complete that lacking of. Try to find your weakness, and that try to convert that weakness into a strong, a strong edge. So that's where we can get, but it doesn't matter we should do private or government job. And it's depend on person to person. It's a personal choice, right? So Sajid brother, do you have any more point?
Nothing, brother.
Okay, it's okay. So yes, so Naresh sir, do you have any point?
No, sir.
Okay, so see you tomorrow with a new topic. Till then, bye and have a nice day. Thank you for joining here. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Nice to talk to you,
Nice to
all
meet
of
you.
you.
Yeah.